Peace and the blessings of Allah be upon you, my dear students. prep1, how are you? We are going on in unit 1, my family and me, in English New Hello, first term. Now it's a time for a story, it's a time for fun. So let's talk about today's new story. But before we start, try to guess with me the story or the hero of today's story is a boy or girl. Yes, she is a girl. Today we're going to have a nice or to read a nice story about a girl. This girl is called Heidi. She has a very good story. We are going to talk about it in details بالتفصيل, but now let me show you some new words. Yes, so listen carefully with me to these words and try to repeat after me. Yes, picture number 1, add, conversation, family member, country, bread, list, friend. Heidi has a friend, and while reading واحنا بنعمل reading we will know his name. هنعرف اسمه. start, shop, goat, city, adventure. What do we mean by adventure? Yes, you know the film of adventure story. Yes, adventure, مغامرة. Yes. Okay, now open your book with me, page 8. Where is it? Yes. So we are in lesson 4, reading time or the story time. Number 1. Do you know the story of Heidi, and where does she live? After we finish reading, we are going to answer this question. Do you know the story of Heidi, and where does she live? Okay. Number 2, read the story and put these pictures in the correct order. Can you see these 3 pictures? Yes, we are going to put them in order like this, but after we finish reading. So please listen to me. Heidi is the story of an orphan girl. Orphan means the boy or the girl who doesn't have mother or mother or father, or maybe both of them. الأورفن ده اللي ما عندهوش father أو mother أو maybe ما عندهوش الاتنين. So we call him orphan. She goes to live with her grandfather. Why does she live with her grandfather? ليه بتعيش مع grandfather? Because she is an orphan. She has no father or mother. ما عندهاش father أو mother. In Switzerland, her grandfather is an old man. He lives in a small house in the mountains and he has lots of goats. Heidi sleeps in a bed in the attic of the house. What do we mean by attic? Attic is a small room in the roof of the house or in the top of the house. Yes, a small room على الروف بتاع الhouse. She drinks goat's milk and eats bread and cheese. Every day she walks in the mountains. بتعمل tours أو walks. Yes, جولات in the mountains with the goats, مع الgoats, her grandfather and her friend. You remember Heidi's friend's name is Peter. Yes. She sees birds and flowers. She is very happy. But one day Heidi's aunt arrives and takes her to the city. Her aunt wants her to live in the city with her. Heidi doesn't like the city. Yes, she doesn't like the city. And she is very sad to be away from her grandfather. تاخدها من grandfather. Peter and the goats. ومن Peter her friend and من الgoats which she love اللي بتحبهم. Heidi has lots of adventures in the city. بس Heidi after she goes with her aunt to the city she will face and she will have or has she will have a lot of adventures. هيبقى ليها مغامرات adventures in the city. We will complete them another time or we will talk about them another time. Okay, can you now put these pictures in order with me? Picture number 1 C, picture number 2 A, or picture number 3 B, when her aunt takes her away from her grandfather to live with her in the city. Okay, so where does she live? Yes, she lives in Switzerland with her grandfather. Yes, but now she will live with her aunt in the city. Exercise 3. Read the story again. Find these words in the text. هنطلع الwords دي من التكست. Number 1. Animals that are like sheep. الانيمالز اللي عامله زي الشيب الجوتس. Number 2. A child with no mother or father. الchild او البوي او الجيرل ما عندهوش father او mother. Orphan. Number 3. A room at the top of the house. الروم صغيره في الروف بتاع الهاوس. الاتtic. attic. Number 4. A place with lots of houses and shops. الcity. Yes. Okay. Number 4. What do you think Heidi learns when she lives with her grandfather? What do you think she learns? اتعلمت ايه when she lives with her grandfather? Yes. Try to write your opinion. اديني رأيك. Yes, write it and send me it to see. Add 2 sentences to end the story. Go and find the end of the story using the QR code. Can you see this code? الكود بتاع QR. Yes. Try to check if your story ending is the same. Okay. Now let's go to page 9. Where is it? Yes, that's it. Question number 1. Ask and answer the questions in pairs. Number 1. What food and drink does Heidi have? الفود والدrink. Yes, milk, cheese and bread. Yes. Number 2. What are her hobbies in the mountains? She walks in the mountains and watches birds and goats. Number 3. What do you think Heidi found difficult about moving to the city? ايه الصعب في الانتقال للcity? Yes, the big noise of the city. In my point of view, في رأيي the big noise of the city. الضوضاء. Yes, في الcity. Okay. Let's look at this box. Writing tip. Tip, what do we mean by tip? Advice, نصيحة. Yes, a paragraph is a group of related sentences. إن أنا لما بكتب paragraph ده بيبقى group من sentences that present one topic اللي بتقدم لي one topic أو one subject موضوع or one idea أو فكرة معينة. Yes. Okay, by this way I have finished this lesson, and now please quickly go to your workbook with me, page 75 and 76. But first try to answer with your own. After that you can see the video again to check if your answers are correct or not. Now go with me to the workbook. Yes.